So I had a young commenter say, what about pretty privilege? And I had to go look that up. I don't know what that is, but it's basically saying in a nutshell, you know, more handsome, pretty people, they get an easier, you know, shot at life when it comes to the job, social media, just life in general. And yeah, we all worry about that like in our 20s, but I'm in my late 30s now, and I can give you some advice when it comes to that. I've seen the most gorgeous, beautiful people actually become very socially awkward because they became like too worried about how they looked, and they came off as very, I don't know, awkward, you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? They're a little standoffish, and they didn't even realize it, and they would say to themselves, you know, why doesn't this person talk to me? I actually knew a guy that would see like someone in a relationship, and as a man, he would be like, oh, that guy, he doesn't look good enough for her or something. It was kind of weird, right? Like, you don't really typically think of that, you know, when you have things going on in your head. So the best thing I could say is just, it doesn't matter how awkward the conversation is going to be, just have the conversation. Even if you find it plain, boring, with the whole, where are you from? Maybe, you know, how's the weather? Is it your first time here? You know, like things like that. You know, how are you liking the city? Small things like that. And then what's more important is the nonverbal coming out. You can catch on somebody's, you know, feelings without trying to be a mind reader to interpret like, oh, is this person really feeling this conversation? That's not the important thing, and that's what most people think about. So, you know, what's gonna come to you is gonna come to you. If you don't have the looks, yeah, looks matter. I would consider myself very like average looking, and so what comes with that is authenticity and deep connection, right? Let this guy pass. Deep connection. And those good looking people, you know, they're constantly trying to, you know, keep up with the charm and sort of like a fake charade. So you get that, you know, deep conversation, deep connection, authenticity advantage over people if you think that you're average looking. And you get to go into deeper subjects. You know, a lot of, you know, beautiful looking people, they kind of have to keep things on the surface level, because what happens is they, you know, their reputation is on the line.